as an undergraduate, there is nothing more satisfying to study than the ancient world, because you get your hands on the same material from week one of year one as the mightiest, most distinguished professor who's been in the subject for 40, 50 years, and you get to talk to them about it in a very direct way. All they've got on you is experience and age. Otherwise, you've got all of the energy and the ideas and the questions, and so that is a wonderful match right from the beginning. For those that come to do the classical civilization degree, we keep it open, we keep it quite varied, very much bespoke to the individual student. The ancient history degrees are much more historically focused, but there is a much stronger strand of training you as a historian, but dealing with the ancient world. The classical literature degrees we offer in joint honours form for those that want to just isolate the literature side of things. You can really take on any part of the ancient world that you want to take on.
I took my coursework in archaeology and museum studies and how sort of objects are displayed, how we find objects, the archaeological side to things, the curation, and then how that's later presented in a museum setting all comes into classics, which I didn't even know was a thing. And I think that's just the broad scope of classics. You're in a room with everyone, but everyone was working on their own different projects.
And you look around across all of the different degrees that people are doing, looking at their backgrounds, where they've come from. There's just this wonderful possibility of a group that is unique to itself.
The facilities at Leeds are amazing. There's loads of libraries to choose from. Downstairs in the Brotherton Library is the classics floor.
We have an enormous ancient coin collection, and so we do a lot of hands-on teaching with the material culture.
I got the opportunity to lend a hand to the inscription collection, which is going to be on display in the Michael Sadler building.
One of the longest surviving Latin inscriptions from anywhere in ancient Britain, right outside the classics tutors' offices, as a real statement of intent in terms of using these particular resources that we have here.
Pretty much every classics professor at Leeds is really highly thought upon in the classics world.
We're given the freedom to bring our work right to the students. And so what I do in the summers, in the breaks, is I work out in Greece and Turkey and then the Eastern Mediterranean a lot. I'm up at the tops of mountains, I'm talking to locals, I'm discovering new things, and then I bring that straight into the classroom and I say, what do you think? What are your questions about this? It's only when I get the responses from the students that it's worth it. For me, it's the most important aspect of my job.
That's why I've been so successful at Leeds, is because their passion shines through and you really want to thrive because of how much they love classics.
Whether it be in lectures or seminars or tutorials or supervisions, everybody feels part of the community, all sort of pulling in the same direction and on the same page.
If you're thinking about applying to the University of Leeds, then you just have to do it. Coming to uni has made me into the person I am today. It's given me so much confidence, met some of my friends for life. I love the campus feel in the city, and it's just a great place to be and to sort of grow up into your adult years.
In the classics community at Leeds, we will find you a home here. And when you feel comfortable and welcome and part of a community which is trying to do good things together, that will give you the opportunity to thrive. You are the university. You get to make this what you want it to be. So wherever you've come from, whatever experiences you're bringing with you, whatever designs on the future you've got, this is your opportunity to realize it.